Finally, after many years of waiting, after all the delays, I finally got to see Minions The Rise of Gru, and it did not disappoint. Not only do I think it's better than the first Minions movie, but it actually innovated to beyond. Because it actually focused more on other characters besides the Minions. Don't worry, they're still a part of the movie. They just serve a much smaller cause compared to the actual characters in the movie. So, what's the story? So the Vicious Six want to steal this amulet that's basically part of the Chinese zodiac, led by Wild Knuckles. But he gets betrayed by them, and then they just leave him for dead. Then the other part is where Gru wants to prove that he's a villain, insert career day reference there, and he's got the minions. At first he didn't like them, and then they kind of used the puppy eyes to get his attention, so he finally hired them. They're very mischievous, and when he actually does manage to steal the amulet from the Vicious Six, due to Dr. Nefario's gadget, Otto messes up by accidentally trading the amulet for a pet rock, and so Gru doesn't want to be with the minions anymore. He leaves them, and then he gets kidnapped, and so the minions have to go try and find him, while Otto, which is my favorite minion in the movie, actually serves a purpose in trying to get the amulet back by befriending this kid's uncle, which is a biker, heading to San Francisco. All of them are heading to San Francisco. That's the main destination. While the first Minions was focusing on New York and London, this one is primarily San Francisco. That's the main location that they have to go to. Shenanigans ensue, Minion stuff and everything. We do get a heartwarming moment with Gru and Wild Knuckles, where he kind of sees him as, more of a father figure. Due to, all the betrayal and stuff, he kind of sees something in Gru, even after his team leaves because they were beat up by this woman that taught the Minions karate. I know I'm going fast, but this movie is so fast-paced that I'm actually able to remember everything that happened. You can get it, there are some heartwarming moments, minion shenanigans, and they also got plenty of humor. But there's one thing that this movie kind of lacks that the first Minions movie had. Heart. And I don't like how Stuart treats Kevin in the movie. Isn't he supposed to be the leader? Why would he just go against Kevin? I mean, they're minions. They need to cause mischief. I get it, but that's just... I get it, and I also don't get it. The minions learn karate. Otto has to try to get the stone back. He succeeds. And this leads to a climax where the Vicious Six track down Gru and Wild Knuckles, destroy the building. And we get, cameos galore. Illumination knows how to do their cameos, alright. Bank of Evil makes an appearance. Anti-Villain League makes an appearance. There's a lot of stuff you gotta find in this movie. So many callbacks and stuff. Find your inner beast, which really leads to a huge part of the movie. I knew it was supposed to be used for something yep, that's where it came from. Find your inner beast. Huh. So you can kind of guess where the movie kind of goes. You got this awesome climax, and then I thought that Wild Knuckles died, but he actually lived it. But he was in pain though. So yeah, Otto saves Gru, the minions trample the Vicious Six, they get turned into rats, arrested by the Anti-Villain League. Wild Knuckles fakes his death to avoid the FBI, Anti-Villain League, sorry. And then we see them riding off in a car, and the post-credits scene is Gru needs to have evil scientist, and Dr. Nefario was there. And so, yeah, that's the movie. That was the quickest way to ever review a movie, because it's that good. Yeah, that's me right there. See, that's me right there. Right there. Over there. Wearing the minion goggles. And I also went all out and bought that. So, it was totally worth the price of admission. I totally love this movie. And here I am saying, I don't think it's going to be better than the first Minions. Boy, was I wrong. It is better than Minions. It's better than Despicable Me. It's better than Despicable Me 2. Pissed on Despicable Me 3. This is the best Illumination movie I've ever seen. This is why it deserves the 2 million. Now I see why. Honestly, I don't care if it makes $1 billion at the box office. It's that good. It took risks the animation is completely gorgeous. Like, there's some moments that are actually spectacles to behold. Like, it's something you would never think that Illumination would do. Like, they really went above the limit. And the songs they have, the songs, oh my gosh. Turn Up the Sunshine. I've been listening to that song on loop for so long, and hearing it in the movie was amazing. I mean, the movie is set in the 70s, so you gotta hear, like, a lot of, 70s music, like, was it You're Not Good or something? I think that was the name of the song, which is backwards, Welcome to the Vicious Six. That's actually amazing. I'm going to listen to the Rise of Gru soundtrack later, because all of them are bombers. Each song is a bomber. Like, you gotta listen to it. Oh, did I forget to mention about that plane scene? Oh my gosh. That scene had me laughing. It was totally hilarious. I guess that's what they meant by minion shenanigans. Yeah. That was one of the funniest scenes I saw in the movie. And the kung fu stuff was funny as well. I'm trying so hard not to really go way too deep into it, but I actually did review the movie. Now, how do I rank this above all the Despicable Me movies? I would give maybe Despicable Me, like, it's still good, but Minions The Rise of Gru is now in first place. Second place is Minions. Third place is Despicable Me. Fourth is Despicable Me 2. And fifth is Despicable Me 3, because I hate that movie. But don't worry. Those numbers, they're still good. I like the first Despicable Me. Like I said, 1 and 2 are great. I love Minions. I actually watched it before I watched Rise of Gru, so I got like 2 Minion movies in a day. So, compared to that, and Otto is the best. Otto was my favorite Minion. I like Bob too. He's still my favorite. But Otto, a very talkative Minion that messes things up, and the other Minions think of him as annoying. That's basically me. Otto is literally me in real life. Annoyed by his friends. Talkative. Does he have a disability? I don't know. Yeah, the credits scene, like, I stayed by for the credits and I saw, like, these cool little animated images, and the G's are plastered onto the Minions' overalls, which indicate how they got the G's in the first place. Okay, Orientation Day is no longer canon in Despicable Me, or is it? I don't know. Did they make more Minions with Dr. Nefario? I don't know. And there's no Mel to be seen. Yes! No Mel! I think, because there's like a whole bunch of Minions. Mel wasn't in Minions, so he was in Despicable Me, which I heard they're making a Despicable Me 4. I'm like, are you sure you can do that? I mean, you just said Rise of Gru, like, why can't you just stop there? There's no need for Despicable Me 4. I get that it's supposed to be bank, like, Despicable Me is Illumination's most profitable franchise, but come on, you gotta stop now. Minions had a great run, and I don't want to see Despicable Me 4. But what can you do with Despicable Me 4? Unlike Minions, where there could be this big gap that could be filled, what can you do with Despicable Me 4? Literally nothing. Like, Drew has the Minions now, and Gru is just, he has no Minion. Is he gonna try to get them back? Is Mel gonna be in the movie? Is Otto gonna be in there? Like, we don't see Otto in the first 2 Despicable Me movies or Minions. He's new to this. Where was Otto in the first Minions movie? Was he in the back? Like, it's never addressed how he got there, but I don't mind since he is one of my favorite Minions in the movie. And it's violent. If you thought the first Minions was violent, this one's more violent. Like, the action scenes, there's like a lot of destruction and stuff. Like, that's like a lot to handle, but hey, it was worth the price of admission, right? And yeah, as you can see right there, I watched the first Minions on the TV on Peacock. That's a streaming service on NBC. And I'm sorry. I just really love this movie. This is so much better than Sponge on the Run. This is the movie I should have seen. This is the movie that should have been on streaming, not Sponge on the Run. I'll flummox that movie. That movie's awful. Minions 2, Rise of Gru, gets a 10 out of 10. It joins the ranks with Guardians of Ga'Hoole and Regulars from the movie. It is one of the greatest Illumination movies. It exceeded my expectations. It deserves $1 billion. And I could see why the movie theater I went to was packed, because a lot of people were watching it with me. And I'm totally glad I bought that popcorn container. I barely ate any popcorn because I was too busy watching the Minions. If you like Minions, you're definitely going to like this movie. But if you don't like the Minions, avoid it at all costs, because it's got everything people don't like about Minions. Give it a try. I mean, I can't wait to see it when it comes on streaming. Maybe I'll buy it on DVD, or who knows. I don't make no promises, but I might see the movie twice in the theaters. But hey, that's probably what's going to happen. So, what else can I say about the movie other than it's better than the first? Because it is better than the first. What else can I say? Bell Bottom was a great antagonist. Wild Knuckles was a great father figure to Gru. The Minions were amazing. I liked young Gru. And there's like a lot of comedic moments and some heartwarming scenes too. So, they're in there, just not as much as the first Minions. So, yeah, it deserves a 10 out of 10. Great movie. Awesome Illumination. You completely redeemed yourselves over Despicable Me 3. This is amazing. Hopefully, Despicable Me 4 will be just as good or not. Because the reason why I don't like the first Despicable Me 3 was because of jumbled up plots. This didn't have it. There's like a few, kind of, but not so much. This is what they should have done. Focus on the Minions and focus on Gru. And they did. And what was the end result? Best movie from Illumination. Congratulations, Illumination! You did it! You exceeded my expectations. And I love the movie. By the way, you should see that little chicken minion in the end. It's so cute. Maybe I might draw it later. Anyways. Yeah, that's my review on Minions: The Rise of Gru. Did you like it? Did you think it was good? Anyone who hasn't seen it, go see it now, because let me tell you right now, if you like Minions and Illumination, this movie will not point you one bit. If you